Hey, what's going on, guys? Todd Holland here from the Real Estate Automation Academy. This is the beginning of the Listing Booster tutorial. For those of you who don't know the program super well, or if someone else from your team signed up and you're just doing this with them, to go over it, Listing Booster is this platform that you see here behind the video, where it's essentially a lead generation dashboard that's 100% free. You don't pay for any of this stuff here, and it has just a ton of functionality for you to use to turn your listings into essentially these huge, like, overwhelming stream of buyer leads, ways to convert them really easily because there's like a built-in autoresponder in here, which is really cool. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just kind of go step by step here and talk about the different things. So one of the strengths of Listing Booster is that you get to brand everything to yourself. It's not just like a general website page for a property. It's all branded to you. I can show you what the website looks like in a moment here. But I just want to go over the basic dashboard. So manage your listings. So there's two different kinds of listings that you can manage, and I'm going to go into some detail moving forward about the ways that you can generate a ton of listings, and if not listings, at least a stream of buyers off of FSBOs in your area. So even if you don't have listings right now, you can make use of Listing Booster and basically start generating some buyer leads, start hitting some FSBO appointments, converting them, because ultimately what you have here in the dashboard, this is really important, so I want to say this early on, what you have here puts you ahead of 90%, I would say, of other listing agents, just in terms of how much exposure you have, how many tools you have, how many different ways that you can generate leads and show those results in a really simple way to your sellers to show that it's working. In fact, there's a lot of really good marketing materials here as well, like listing presentations for you, PDF, e-brochure, stuff like that. There's like FSBO presentations. So if when you want to go on a FSBO appointment, you have this like presentation to sell them on this thing. Ultimately, it's like such an easy sale. I'll talk about this for a second. Is that when you're trying to prospect expires and FSBOs, there's two ways that you can differentiate. One is marketing, and the other one is on price, like your commission. So if you're not the kind of person who wants to discount your commission, or if you're at the kind of brokerage like Sotheby's, for example, and some other brokerages like Coldwell Banker, REMAX, some of the bigger brokerages don't let you cut your commission down below a certain level contractually. It's just what it is being at that brokerage. There's ways that you can differentiate based on marketing method, and this is one of those ways that, I mean, just to put it out there, really simply, this gives you a property website, right? It gives you a virtual tour. It gives you you're on the Keyboom app on the Apple TV and the Roku and the iPad and the iPhone. The Keyboom app is basically this home search thing that's this really nice, like, beautiful. I can even show you in a future video here what the Keyboom looks like. It's really like something else. And if you have an Apple TV or a Roku or something like that, one of those devices, or a Google Chrome stick or a Fire Stick from Amazon, whatever, just search for Keyboom, and it's like this will put you on that site. So you can literally say to your sellers, "Hey, Mr. Seller, I'm going to put your property on Facebook, so everyone sees it on Facebook. I'm going to give it a website so everyone can see it like that. I'm going to put it on everybody's TV at home. Everyone who has one of these devices, they're going to see it on their TV at home. I'm going to put it in, like, on the sign right outside the house. I'm going to put something like that too, where I can convert buyers who are interested, capture those leads too. So there's a ton of ways to do it. So let's kind of stop talking about it now and just kind of move forward and show some of the cool things. So this is the dashboard. Agent profile, manage your listings, manage FSBO listings. These are basically identical. You'll go in here and you'll add your listings really easily if you have, if you're not automated on the MLS. So what you'll have to do is add these things in manually. If you are automated, what you can do is just click on MLS organization or sync using List Hub, right? And just include the MLS number of one of your listings. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm not going to use either of those here, but if you do that, just go to your MLS account and pull one of your listings out and just put it right, again here. It'll populate. If you have, and here's the two things: you have to have, your broker has to have a List Hub account, and you have to have a List Hub account. Both those things have to happen. So most brokerages, I know, like most of the big franchises, have this. If your broker doesn't, List Hub is 100% free. I can send you this email that you can send to the seller. Sorry, not to the seller, to the broker. I'm talking about seller so much. Send it to the broker that gives like the detailed line by line why you should get List Hub, why it's free, how much, how you do it. how it works with the MLS, what it does. So basically, ListHub, what it does is it pulls your listing from the MLS and puts it on a variety of websites. Now, the MLS probably puts it on Zillow and probably puts it on Trulia and, of course, Realtor.com automatically. But there's other websites too, like Homes.com. There's LandWatch. So ListHub is a way to take your listing and publish it to the various services, publications out there, like the New York Times, Wall Street Journal, that kind of a thing, if you have a channel with them. But with Listing Booster, which is this thing right here, you're going to have an account with Keyboom. So then you can publish it onto Keyboom, which is that app I told you about that puts it on Roku and puts on Apple TV. You put on Keyboom, and then that will automatically populate the listing right here for you. So the way you do that, like I said, go to the MLS, pull the MLS number of one of your own listings, just paste it right here, hit search, it'll pop up, and then right away your account will sync up. Again, you have to have the two things set up. You have to have the ListHub and Listing Booster here for yourself and the broker. But once you have those two, your accounts will sync up, and then every listing you add to the MLS will automatically populate here. It's going to automatically build a website. This is super freaking cool. It's going to build a website. It's going to pull all the pictures over. It builds a virtual tour. There's print flyers. I mean, just if you look here, there's so many different things. There's the text code, right? So if there's that like text code that you can use for the sign writers, like show. This one right here, it's like if you text show 2712 to 8787, you've probably seen those around. What that does, it captures their phone number for you, so that automatically it's put into your CRM, and you can start prospecting with the phone number and with the email and things like that. And it also, and what it also does is it will send them more information about the property, so they can go look and schedule an appointment, get financing information, get pre-approved. Like, this is the easiest way to automatically get pre-approved buyers, link up with your loan officer. If your loan officer doesn't do it, we have a program. You can do it through us. That's fine. The pre-approval is going to come from us, and that's okay. We're happy to do that for you. And when you do that, you know, you'll have this website. So let's take a look at what the website looks like. Well, actually, let's come back to the site right now. I want to show some of the other things here. The mobile tour is kind of a cool thing. You can basically choose a listing here. If you know someone who wants to see it, or an agent or something, you can just put their mobile number in here. You can text it to that person. It's my phone number right there. Send the tour, and then it sends it as a text message, and you can see here it just came in. So I don't know how easily you can see this, but I just want to show how easily this works. It gives all the information here. If you can't read what that says, I'm sure you can. It says tour it on your phone, the address, it has the square footage, the property value, all that stuff, and then like a phone number for you to call or text message to get. So that's a really cool way to get that out there, and that's what gets sent out whenever someone texts show whatever. So you put that show 2712 thing on your sign writer, that's easy money right there. I mean, that's a ton of people who just drive by the house, see it's for sale. California has a crazy low inventory, as you all know, as real estate agents. So that's one really, really simplistic way to get a bunch of people in. There's the social media stuff. The social media stuff is absolutely insane. You can, and we'll do this for you. If you're not good at running ads, you don't want to run ads, we'll run these things for you, so that's okay. But you can put the pixel in here, you put your page ID, your fan page URL, things like that, and you can actually get these apps that plug directly into your Facebook page and profile like this. So it looks like this. It's this home search thing on the side that you see right here. They'll click on that, and then the various homes will pop up in the market, and then you'll be able to be the agent. It's like an IDX search for your Facebook. It's crazy, for your business page. The other one is, it's kind of cool, is the listing presentation Facebook app. So if you, what's kind of cool sometimes is people will check you out on Facebook. I wish they would give them more information. Well, let's see it. Why not? Let's do this right now. So people will, as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of Facebook pages I operate, but people will basically look you up on Facebook and social media and LinkedIn and stuff like that. So they'd like to see what you're all about. They'll kind of investigate you. Well, I guess it doesn't pop up. That's a bummer. I don't want to dive into my Facebook right now, just to take too long. But it puts the listing presentation. So what is the listing presentation? It's this PDF right here. it puts this directly on your Facebook page, right? So sellers will see this and they'll see how you differentiate yourself from all the other listing agents. This is what the property pages look like. This is the one that like really the money one. This one right here, like it captures the lead from Facebook. So I'll show you that soon. It's got the text code here, so they can get more information that way. For them to see any of this stuff, they have to give you their information first. The buyers do. So you'll have that lead that comes in. The virtual tours are really nice looking. Again, with lead capture here, more virtual tour options. This is what I was talking about. Keyboom puts you on Roku, Fire TV, Android, Apple TV. More about Keyboom. Property video. Sorry, the video cut out for a second there. And then a lot more. So there's another video earlier on. The previous video goes over this thing in good enough detail. I'm not going to go over every page of this again, just to save your time. But that's available there in your dashboard, so you can just connect it right away. There is the web leads. You can keep track of all the leads that you pull in. As you can see, this is sometimes you get some really serious leads like this guy right here. Maybe he's Danish or something. But you'll see how prolific this is. Look how many leads we generate. Look at the date here. This is all in one day. This is 6/13. So let's go here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. So that's like 20 leads, 24 leads in one day. A lot of them with phone numbers, with email addresses. The name here, the phone number is legit, so even this email address is fake. We have the phone number so we can do text message marketing. These are good leads. These are really good leads, so this is definitely worth looking into. There's more text message leads. The sign writers are pretty cool. So the sign writers, they take you to this page called A Better Sign, and A Better Sign has, I guess, okay prices. Locally, if you're in Southern California, Los Angeles County, kind of all the way down to San Diego, Riverside, San Bernardino. If you're in the area, give me 1 second here just to refresh my browser. But if you're in the area, I found a better sign. This is called A Better Sign, as it turns out, but at least a better priced sign, because they'll print these out and they'll design these, but the designs are kind of limited, and a lot of times you'll want like different colors for your brokerage, or you want your logo on there, things like that. So I found someone that'll do these signs for cheaper. The resource is down there. But these are all really cool. And also these for sale by owner signs. These are huge, right? It's like, hey, I'm not trying to list your property. I'm just trying to, let me put this unbranded sign on your property. And then this is going to be the, how they opt in to get the information. This is going to be your lead when it comes in. If you get this think about it this way, if you get this on the yard of 20 FSBOs, and those FSBOs get like maybe 10 people a week who opt in, that's 200 leads a week that you drop in that you don't even have to have a listing to pull. Ultimately, one of those buyers is going to buy in the area. So you buy in there, right? You put your sign in the front yard, you start sending just sold flyers out to the neighborhood. That's how you get your listing. That's exactly how you do it. Like, don't listen to all these people that, door knocking is the best way to go and find a buyer. I'm going off on a tangent here, I don't mean to. Door knocking is not the best way to get a seller, to get a listing. It used to be. Right now, it's bringing a buyer, selling a house, getting it closed, and then showing results and sending those flyers out. And then you door knock after you show the results in that neighborhood, not before. So this is how you do that if you don't have listings. If you do, great. Look at all these different sign options for you if you do, but this is something really cool if you do not, okay? So going back to it, there's a CRM Connect. There's an automatic CRM connection to some of these different platforms here. Of these four, the one that I like is LionDesk. I think there are better ones out there. Like Insight is a really good one. It's one that we have, but by no means should you feel like you have to use Insight. And if you're not super tech savvy, you can just sign up with LionDesk right here, and connect to the CRM and use your API key. I have a whole set of videos on how to do this. If you're in LionDesk, I have an affiliate link. I have like training courses, things like that. So don't feel like you're alone if you're not going to use Insight. Just because it's not the one that we build, the one we offer to you guys, don't feel like you have to use that one. We'll still support you and what you do if you're using a different CRM, right? So, okay. Moving forward, if you have co-agents, like if you're a team lead and you got a whole bunch of agents on your team, this is one way to promote yourself and your agents. It's like a great way to recruit people to come on your team. Like producers, this tool right here, which again is free. You don't pay for any of this stuff, right? So it's like a free recruiting tool that will help your agents. The Craigslist posting queue is really cool too. Check it out for a second here. Give me 1 second here. Sometimes this is what it takes. Might take a second to load. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Thanks for being patient. So this is really cool because this is a way that you can farm Craigslist for business. A good, excuse me, a good amount of the leads that we generate come in through Craigslist opt-ins, and this is a way we can turn Craigslist, which is free, into a funnel. So it's all about turning the free stuff into more leads. So it generates a couple different things: a site URL, text. I mean, we'll just kind of. They won't necessarily show us what it looks like necessarily. This is just the text that puts in, so you don't have to write anything. This is with the text code, so people can just text it right in. This is if you want like the site URL, so you can do this kind of stuff. You just copy the source and download the photo. You pull it out there, the photo downloads right here, and then you have a photo to post, right? And then you have the text that you just copy right into Craigslist when you go and make a post. It's pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of a cool thing. I mean, your assistant can do this so easily almost every day from your dashboard right here. You just plug them right in. They click on this copy source and download photo. They hop over here to Craigslist.com, which I guess is actually .org. So we'll see if that pans out like we want to. The internet's being slower than it needs to be today, unfortunately, for presentation day, right? So once you're in Craigslist, you're going to go down to Post to Classifieds. Right here, go to housing offered, real estate by broker, click on abide by these guidelines, paste it right in. What this does, this is the this is like the code that makes it look nice, right? This is like the what HTML code. So this is, you're not going to see any of this PH style stuff. Don't worry about that. That just modifies. It makes the font look like bold and stuff like it is here. That's the only way you can do that. You don't have to know any code or anything like that. Agent, just paste this right in, put in the price. You know, if it's $329,000, when it's available, how many bedrooms, 2, how many bathrooms, 2, open house dates if you have any, today, you know, apartment, condo, whatever it is. This one's a condo, laundry. Laundry on site, actually it's in unit, hookups, parking, carport, right? I mean, that's how quickly you go through this. Licensed, drop your license info right here. If you don't have it, you can just look in the body right here, copy that, drop it right there, put in your email address. We'll do that one. We've got some cool automations for Craigslist that do. So then you'll do your own Craigslist mail relay. Use your contact by phone, by text, phone number. Well, we won't include that. We'll just say email me. Even though as an agent, you know, the phone number's in here, but we'll leave it as it is. So we'll hit continue. Posting title, amazing. And what you'll do, just grab the first description here. Cozy, amazing, Bixby Knolls, condo. Okay, specific location, beach, postal code. I don't know the postal code. Okay, well that, just have to find that out. So the address is this. All right, so just. Sometimes you have to just Google it, right? Okay, we're back in. We got the postal code there. Phone number, I'll just put my own. And that is going to be Beach, California. You don't want any kind of contact via phone, so just do this. Hit continue. Good to go. That's where it's at. Continue. move myself right over so I can click that button. So we're going to add image, go to the most recent download, right? Because it just sent us the image. And we're going to open it. Kind of cool, huh? So we're done with images. And this is what the post looks like, right? That's awesome. So then what you do, you come over here, you hit publish. And it's going to send you an email. And that's all it takes. I mean, it's really that easy. You publish it every day. Have your assistant do it or someone from your team. Anyone who's doing the social media stuff, have them take care of this too. It's crazy effective. So, I mean, that's one really, really helpful thing that you can do right there. The next video, I'm going to cut these videos off. This one's 20 minutes. It's super long. But the next one is going to be about how to turn this right here, like these two tabs right here, into a ton of leads, right? So catch me on that video. Thank you so much for watching so far. I'll see you on the other side.